What's going on, Internet? Harris Rubenstein here for Chat Sports. Now, the New York Yankees have already made a couple of big-time moves in advance of the MLB Trade Deadline, but with that deadline coming up in under 24 hours, we're going to go through the top rumors surrounding the New York Yankees and a couple of moves they could make as they attempt another run at a World Series. So let's get into our first rumor. The Yankees are reportedly looking at Chris Archer, and according to Ken Rosenthal of The Athletic, the Yankees are quote-unquote in on Chris Archer, but are a long shot to get the Rays starting pitcher. Now, it's interesting because the Tampa Bay Rays are finally more willing to trade Chris Archer this deadline than the previous, what seems to be 6 or 7 that he's been involved in. Obviously, I'm kidding. He hasn't been around for that many seasons, but it does seem like every single year Chris Archer is involved in some trade deadline shenanigans, and this year the Yankees could be involved in a move for Chris Archer. However, the Rays do not want to trade him inside of the American League East, let alone the American League in general. So we'll see what they end up doing with Archer. However, at this time, the Padres are still considered the favorite for Archer. Yes, the San Diego Padres are the favorite to get Chris Archer during tomorrow's deadline. I can't believe that they're even in the market for him. All right, let's get to our next rumor here for the Yankees. The Yankees have talked to the Mets about Zack Wheeler and have, quote, shown the most interest according to John Heyman. Now, let's be honest with ourselves for a second. It is highly unlikely that the New York Mets are going to trade one of their top-end starting pitchers to the New York Yankees, seeing as about, a week and a half ago, we got a report that the Wilpons, who own the New York Mets, do almost everything they can do to copy the New York Yankees and to be better and more relevant than them inside of New York City. Now, they've obviously and completely failed at keeping up with the New York Yankees over the past couple of years, so I don't think they're going to trade them Zack Wheeler in order to help the Yankees get better. And not to mention, the Mets reportedly have a very, very high asking price for Zack Wheeler. So as of right now, I would not expect the New York Yankees to get Wheeler, though they might get another starting pitcher during tomorrow's deadline. But one of those pitchers that it will not be is Matt Harvey. The Yankees will not trade for Matt Harvey and have no interest in the soon-to-be free agent 29-year-old. So Matt Harvey's actually been okay with the Reds after being traded away by the New York Mets during a terrible start to his season, but more recently he has looked quite good before his most recent start where he got completely shelled by the red-hot Pittsburgh Pirates. Matt Harvey's ERA with the Reds was actually sub-4, and there was a time where during his past 5 starts, he'd only given up 6 total earned runs. So Matt Harvey has looked quite good for the Reds so far in July, but he will not be making a trip back to New York City. The Yankees have zero interest in Matt Harvey, and actually a lot of teams don't have a lot of interest in Matt Harvey. Seems that they just don't want to get straddled with that headache. But let me know in the comments section below, will the Yankees make another move at the deadline? Will they get another pitcher? There are some rumors that they might also be involved in a bat. However, there's nothing substantial at this point. We know that they have already acquired a couple pieces so far. But let me know in the comments section if you think the Yankees will make another move during tomorrow's trade deadline. But that's going to do it for me today. You can follow me on Twitter at SportsDean for all your MLB news and updates. And remember to tune in to Chat Sports' live coverage of the MLB Trade Deadline tomorrow. So tune in and we'll go over all the chaos surrounding the MLB Trade Deadline. But that's going to do it for me today. We'll see ya.